Okay guys, in this particular tutorial we're going to have a look at how to create pull quotes. So pull quotes are like those little highlighted sentences that you often see in newspapers or in magazines that draw your eye. My advice to biographers is that you only choose, probably the positive statements are better. Look for value statements. Think about the people who are reading it, particularly if the person has just died. They may be skimming through the biography for looking for, what did mum think of me, what did my daughter think of me. They may be looking for just something to comfort them at that time. So that's the kind of thing I'd be looking for if I was deciding what sort of statements to use as pull quotes, or even, if there were strong statements about I loved the sea, it filled my life with meaning. Things like that are what we're looking for there. So in this particular area here, under Memories of Dad, the most obvious thing that I'd probably use from this little chapter is my dad never forgot the happy years he spent on the farm. But for the purpose of teaching you the next thing I need to teach you, I'm actually going to choose the sentence below it. I would never use this as a pull quote, but I want to actually show you what we need to be considering when we're pulling sentences out from the narrative. So, as an older man, he would often say, I really want to die back in Myrtleford. Before I actually create that into a pull quote, I need to copy that sentence. So I highlight it. I hit Control C, so it's copying it. I create a space below it, and then I hit Control V, and we've got the sentence there again. Close the space up between them. So now I've got two versions of the same sentence, and that's going to make sense when you see what happens next. I'll choose one of those sentences, the bottom one, put my mouse over the top of the sentence, and anywhere in the sentence just left click, so you can see that the cursor there is now flashing on and off there in the middle of that whole phrase. And then we're going to go up here to our little grey box again, left click on that, and up comes the styles guide asking what we want to do. Probably your styles guide, when it opens, will open up the top. So just get the dragging mechanism here, I don't know the technical terms, and drag it down until you see the words pull quote left, pull quote right. For the purpose of this exercise, we're going to go pull quote left. So hover over that, left click, and voila, up comes the pull quote. Now it's going to make sense to you as to why I actually created two sentences, because it's left the original sentence in the body of the story so that it makes sense as the reader is reading through, but it's highlighted what I wanted to actually highlight from there.